Good to go.
Hi, hello, my name is Devin Ganay, as I assume all of you know. First off, I'd like to thank the Friedels for doing this. This is so great. Like I was saying before any of this began, this is honestly better because it's going to be shorter and we don't have to like die in the sun. And as Mr. Montemayor pointed out, the parking's a whole lot easier. So first off, I wanted to say congrats, guys. I know that this isn't the way that we thought that this was going to happen, but you know, we're here now. I'd also like to thank Brandon Friedel for inviting me. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to be here. Yeah. Honestly, this as weird as I'm gonna say that this whole thing has been, it has been. You know, I did the video for our graduation on Monday of last week, which was totally different because you know you're not going up here and talking and saying everything yourself like I am right now. But yeah, I just was gonna talk about like the last 4 years at Cal, some of the great things that we've witnessed. You know, us all getting there, being scared the first day, you know, seeing all the seniors. It's a scary thing, but now we're the seniors at top. It's pretty great. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna end my speech here, just because you know nothing's really coming off the top of my head too nicely. But if you want to see a better speech, you guys should tune in to the virtual graduation on the 29th for a more prepared speech. But yeah, I didn't want to give that one away, so thank you. Hopefully I didn't.
All right, great. Thanks a lot. Charlie, where's Charlie? Charlie's going to come up. There you are, Charlie. As you can tell, Charlie is not graduating today. The floor is yours.
Practice, right?
Alrighty. All right, so I'm Charlie Reynolds, and first I'd like to address the parents. So for those of you that may not know me, I'm the one that cleans out the Osborno family pantry, has theological conversations with the Soronio family, and have practically become the adoptive son of the Call family.
Yeah.
Finally, I'm the junior tag-along of all your senior students, and can sincerely say I'm going to miss them almost as much as you will. This is going to sound really weird for me to say. It's coming very full circle. I've known a lot of you guys for a long time, even since some of your guys' 8th grade promotions, I think. But to the graduating class of 2020, words could not describe how appreciative I am of all of you. You've always been like an older siblings to me, which is apparent because we always fight like brothers and sisters. Constant bickering and hurt feelings at game nights, the condescending fights that come along with spike ball. Even when Drew, Brandon, Aiden, and I fought over sleeping arrangements at our trip to San Diego, and on the same trip, me giving Aiden $100 and only getting back 60. His version of the story is a little different.
Attaboy.
and finally, all the arguments over who's the best driver, I'll just claim that one. Speaking of driving, we did bang up a few cars. I am lucky to be a survivor of one of them. But it hasn't been all arguing. We've had great times swimming in Drew's pool, going to In-N-Out after football games, and just hanging out. I'm grateful for all the ways you've been there for me. Letting me crash on your couches. At this point, Aaron's couch is basically like my bed. All of the times you've let me borrow money. Jordan, you probably should have charged interest on that $25. You would have gotten a lot of money by now. Because I still haven't paid you back. And the constant rides from everyone. I can recall some of my most memorable conversations have been in Christina's car. I'm sad to say you guys won't be there for my senior ditch days or for me to get you guys out in Assassins. But I'm grateful that you've set such a strong example of what a great senior year and most of all, a great friendship is supposed to look like. It's the examples that's going to ensure success in your next chapter, and please know I'll be right here to carry on your legacy. Congratulations.
Awesome. That was awesome. You know, instead of me giving you my words of wisdom, what I thought I'd do is, does anybody here want to get up and make a speech to your friends or say something to them? Now would be the perfect opportunity. If you guys would like to. Would anybody like to? If not, you're going to hear my words of wisdom. Okay, you leave me no choice. So I figured you guys deserve to have some sort of graduation speech, like words of wisdom from somebody. I'm not Oprah, I'm not President Obama, so not on that level. But I'm sure your moms and dads and loved ones have given you advice on how to be successful in this world, and I give it to my boys all the time, whether they want it or not. So I just wrote down a few of my little words of wisdom that I have preached over the past 18 years, and Brandon will cringe at this. But usually when things go sideways in the Friedel household and one of my kids isn't doing what we're supposed to be doing, I tell them that there's two types of people in this world. There's types of people that make things happen, and there's types of people that wonder what happened. And I always told my boys, be the kind of person that makes something happen. Don't sit around and wait for other people to do something and you kind of follow along. Figure out what you want to do and just go do it. I have a business, and it's amazing the number of times that I have people that come up and they just truly have no clue on what's going on or how to be successful in life. So figure out what you want and just go make it happen. Be a leader. Set things in motion in your life. Great things will happen. The second thing is, as I alluded to before, life isn't a virtual video game. You actually have to develop some people skills. So, the looking people in the eye, shaking hands, developing conversation skills, knowing how to start a conversation, asking people questions, those are all very valuable skills. I know you guys communicate through many different means, but nothing is better than being able to do that kind of stuff in person, developing those relationships. The third thing is, we all have bad days. But be positive. There's enough negative people in this world to go around. Somebody asked me how my day's going. My typical answer is phenomenal, or living the dream, or something along those lines. And people look at you kind of funny, like they wonder, what the hell's going on in Israel's life? What's so good about, phenomenal? Wow, I haven't heard that word in a while. But what you find out is if you respond like that, your day actually changes. Something happens inside of you. It just makes your day go a little bit better. And quite frankly, it makes the other person's day go a little bit better, because how many times have you asked somebody how it's going and they gave you the life's laundry list of what's going on in their life? Mm-hmm. You really didn't want that. Yeah. Then the next one might be a little bit controversial, but I tell my kids, don't be a dumbass, okay? You'd be surprised how much that little piece of advice will benefit you in life. Your moms and dads and loved ones have instilled within you a certain amount of common sense or logic, that little voice that is inside of you and that you guys like to ignore. Just avoid the little bitty mistakes. The big ones you might not be able to avoid, but avoid the little bitty ones and life gets so much better. Trust your instincts, okay? And it'll get you places. And like I said, trust your instincts. Don't always believe what somebody with a bunch of letters after their name or a bunch of letters before their name or proposed to experts. I can't tell you the number of times that people have said things and it just doesn't sound right. Upon a little further investigation, you realize that they were just faking it. They had no idea. So again, use that common sense that has been instilled in you, and I think that'll benefit you a lot in life. So with that, I wish all of you, as I'm sure your moms and dads and loved ones, wish you much, much success in life. And again, I'm thrilled that you guys are here, and now we can start the graduation ceremony. Who wants to be the MC? Hector? Who wants to? Dave, come on up. I'll let you do the announcing of the names. And again, we'll have the kids, first row will come up, moms and dads on that side, and you'll meet in the middle. Hugs, kiss, shakes hands.
Oh, I have to try to read your handwriting.
That's not my handwriting. Just so
No, I
you
know, it's the kids.
Yeah, I know. That's important. All right.
Somebody right there in the middle. Are you handing something out over here?
So they're diplomas and cases. You can use that to present to your graduate, take pictures with it, and then pass it down the chain as the next parents that come up, okay? And then you'll exit stage right over there.
All right. Drew Asborno. 4 years of football, track, and the spike ball club
The
president.
whole row can get up, guys. Whole row. Whole row, get up, go follow him.
His best memory of Cal High is breaking both thumbs in football season, and he's going to University of Nevada, Reno next year. Congratulations.
Meet up on stage. Hey guys, meet up on stage.
We're not doing it.
Yeah, on stage.
On stage. With the diploma.
Yeah, I know. It's a little slow paced. Well, we're here. I can read it. All right, Aaron Cole. Football and Spike Ball Club. Best memory of Cal High is going to Santa Cruz for football, and plans after Cal High is to go to DVC in the fall. Congratulations, Aaron.
These are my babies.
Jordan Doe. 3 years of football. Favorite memory of Cal High is going to Tahoe for football. And after Cal High is going to Oregon State University, going to business marketing. Congratulations.
No, you're right.
Next up is Matthew Escobar. Matthew played baseball and got creative with his activities. He went to all 4 homecomings. Congratulations. Best memory of Cal High is hanging out with friends on weekends. And plans after Cal High is studying kinesiology and playing baseball at Cal State Monterey Bay. Congratulations. Brandon Friedel. Brandon played 4 years of football and baseball. He's the Spike Ball Club co-president. Best memory of Cal High were the Tahoe trips for football, and he's going on to play baseball at Ohlone next year. Congratulations. Next up, Devin Gannay. Oh, Devin James Gannay. He has a few activities. Leadership class president, water polo captain, improv captain, swim, and drama. Drama in both personal and school life. Best memory at Cal High is becoming best friends with Mr. Andrews. And plans after Cal High are to study theater somewhere.
Somewhere.
All right. Next up is Rachel Carrain. While Rachel was at Cal High, she was involved in soccer, and her best memory is her friends, and she says she's going to miss them. Her plans after Cal High are going to be going to the University of Northern Colorado, majoring in audiology and speech language. Nice. Congratulations. Next graduate, Mr. Aiden Lawrence. All right. While at Cal High, Aiden was involved in baseball, football, spike ball, he was the co-president of leadership, and his best memory of Cal High was at the leadership retreat. And after Cal High, he will be attending the Arizona State University. Congratulations, Aiden. Next up, Alexander Lemon. All at Cal High. Alexander was involved in lacrosse and water polo, and of course was involved in spike ball, and he was the club president. His best memory at Cal High, and what he will miss, is the shed after a win with some of the lacrosse team. So his plans after Cal High, he's planning on going into pre-med at either the University of Nevada, Reno, or University of Loyola, Maryland. Maryland, all right. Loyola, Maryland, all right. All right. Next Cal High graduate, Samantha Markson. Best memory of Cal High is going to be the school dances and seeing all of her friends every day at the football games and the tailgates. Her plans after Cal High are going to be to attend Washington State University, majoring in pre-med. Got a very bedazzled cat, by the way. And next is Sydney Markson. Major activities at Cal High was she went to all the school dances and went to some of the tailgates. And she too has a bedazzled cat. Her best memory is she's going to miss having all of her friends in one place. Her plans after Cal High is going to Washington State University and studying pre-med. We need a little bit more activity from the crowd out there. Okay. Antonia McHugh on the stage now. Her activities at Cal High was she's involved in varsity lacrosse, and her best memory is going to the dances with her best friends. Her plans after Cal High is to go to the University of San Francisco, staying local.
That's my
And
roommate.
very, very cool cat.
Come on.
Did you
Both
paint
of
that?
us.
That's awesome. Okay, next graduate, Jade Mix. While at Cal High, Jade was involved in the varsity song team all 4 years. Her best memories at Cal High were the homecoming parades, powder puff, and being on the dance team. Her plans after Cal High is going to attend a 4-year college majoring in business management, and she is undecided as to where she's going to go. Next is Christina Saronio. Okay, well at Cal High, she was involved in women's soccer, track and field, and the class of 2020 vice president.
That's my VP.
Best women at Cal High were seeing her friends every day at lunch and tailgating on Friday nights. Her plans after Cal High is attending the University of San Francisco and majoring in biology. Very nice cat. Next graduate walking across is Kayla Stewart. While at Cal High, Kayla was involved as the class secretary, track and field, and Quest. Is that right? Quest? iQuest, sorry. Best memory at Cal High is going to be was being in leadership and planning high school dances and events. After Cal High, she will be attending the University of Nevada, Reno, majoring in health science with a focus in pre-nursing. Okay, next up is Julia Toy. While at Cal High, Julia was involved in advanced art, and she was on the varsity tennis team all 4 years. Best memories at Cal High was cheering on the Cal High football team every Friday night and getting a 4x4 afterwards from In and Out. Her plans after Cal High is to be a chef. Now we get to Darren Toy.
Let's go!
Okay, Activities involved at Cal High. Look good going to school. Okay. Major achievement. Was involved in volleyball, basketball, leadership. Had perfect attendance for 150 days. He was the class clown. He attended sporting events and attended all homecomings. Quite active. Best memory of Cal High is seeing the people I care about and laughing and joking around instead of paying attention in class. After Cal High, he is going to finish his EMT and become a paramedic, finish his fire and technology classes, graduate from Butte College Fire Academy. It's 20 weeks, is it? And after graduating, applying for Seattle Fire, and hope to work at Station 25 ladder company. And last but certainly not least, walking across the graduating stage is Lauren Zerook. While at Cal High, Lauren was involved in cross country, soccer, and track. Best memory or things she'll miss at Cal High is she's going to miss all of her friends. After graduating from Cal High, she's going to go to college at Creighton University, and she'll also be doing Army ROTC and serve as an Army nurse. That's awesome. All right, graduates, I was told that I had one last thing to do, okay? I believe everybody's tassel should be, is it on the right side or left side?
It's on the right side.
Because you guys are all over the place. We're going to be going on the right side. So everybody's tassel on the right side. Okay, make sure everybody's on the right side. Okay, on the count of 3, we're all going to move them to the left side, and I will announce you unofficially graduates of California High School. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Congratulations by the power invested in me in my backyard. You're now unofficial Cal High graduates. I wish you all success. Absolutely, that's a great idea. Let's have all the graduates up here on stage. We're going to take a class picture.
Come on, There we go. Do we like support?
I want to be.
Get all up there first, okay?
I want to be dead.
Okay, here we go. You see also. Here we go. You guys want to hold your hat up?
Take it off.
Wait, mine's attached.
Mine's attached.
Take it off. No, okay. Don't throw it over the fence.
Good idea.
Please.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you very much.
Drew, tassel was the left. He's not quite graduated. Drew, tassel. It stays there.
There you go.
Do you still have classes to finish?
Drew, if you go like this, you know it's an L. It means left.
What are you doing?
It was fun to see them all have a different face.
Everyone just makes a funny face.
Ready? Silly! Oh, sure, look this way. I like how we just Here we go. 1, 2. Darren! Darren!
Oh, no, I'm glad you guys showed up. That's great. Thank you. That's awesome.
Here we go. Congratulations.
It might go over the fence. I might have to have a drive later.
Cool shot. Ready?
Yeah, maybe like 2 hours. I had my thing. I went up the stage. Yeah,
Pretty close, okay? I'm going to take a shot of all of Yes.
I'm good at it. Yeah, that's what I did. This one on the way down. I think I ran over
Hey, wait for the wind not to blow.
Good job, Dave.
Oh yeah, thanks.
We're gonna practice for weeks. We're gonna sprinkler down. Oh, we broke it ourselves.
Where's the cheese?
It is good beer, right?
Yeah, I like it. 'Cause I don't like the cheap stuff.
Yeah, I'm with you. Like a real hoppy IPA. So I like this one. It's like
I like this.
Went too fast. I was
that one's very nice. And featuring my dad's head. I'm gonna get rid of those red squares.
Just suck out the plastic thing over the screen.
Protected, I guess.
I guess.
Congratulations. Congratulations. You made it officially. No, you didn't make it. I was telling your parents, I had a lot of trouble not calling you Matthew.
Oh yeah.
It was really hard. I was really hard not saying Matthew.
I didn't think of another thing, so that's after the homecoming.
I like it. I like it. All 4 homecomings.
So that was there on purpose, that beer can. Yeah, because the sprinkler broke. It was a little heads up that the sprinkler broke, and no one knows that though. I mean,
The sprinkler cap.
big bowl.
It's fine. I mean, it is what
Alright, hey, we pulled it off.
She was like, make sure I don't bring it all the way
It's like, you know everyone's right.
I know.
Oh, okay. I hope, because I've been saying bad stuff. It's still recording.
Is it?
Yeah.
Can we take a
I don't know how to stop it. Hi, Jade.
What's up?
How are you? Good. Good to see you.
Oh, sure. That's really fancy.
Oh, right there.